a lot for me to even come on live and say what I have to say. I do want to say grand rising, rich, 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 beautiful rising. Um, my ear itch. Someone's talking. Wow, this is really taking a whole lot out of me to actually come on here and say what I have to say. Because the truth, I know I've been stalling, the truth will set me free. Um, and this is my truth. This is my cold case that I basically solved. Um, wow, I just, it is still to me mind blowing on how my own family, which is my faith family, has come against me. And wow, okay, let me see. How was I gonna even put that? The fact that it's a lot else going on as well. I have been MIA because of the spiritual attacks. Spiritual warfare is real. I have been, and I'm not a cherry case as well. I'm not doing this for show. I'm doing this because I'm speaking my truth, and my truth will set me free. And what's happening to me is it's kind of hard to explain, but then it's not because it's a spiritual, not just spiritual, it's also mental and physical. Um, I have to remember when I do read my Bible I do listen and I do my best to be the right person that is best for me. Like the fact that I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that my family, well, my fake family, literally stole my trust fund. Um, they gathered a whole bunch of nonsense, lies about me, and I know that they're not true. And all the things that people have been saying about me is not true. I'm still in shock that my fake family, has come against me. Um, and my father, the father of my kid, on top of it, is like mind blowing. The fact that I'm trying to get the words out without stuttering. Someone wants me to not talk right now. I will talk, and I will get the fact that I am innocent and I haven't done anything wrong, but speak my truth and get the downloads that I get from the Most High. Um, I just, I just feel better now that I have spoken that truth and it is out now. And the fact that what happened to me yesterday was very, very, very disturbing. Came home from a walk just to clear my head, and I was getting spiritually attacked. It didn't matter which room I was going into, I was getting attacked. Hi, how you doing? Is D? I'm sorry, I'm not saying your name correctly. I'm just gonna say EH. Hello, how you doing? Um, it has taken a lot out of me to even go on live and say all of this that's been happening. And I'm not going to apologize for who I am. I believe that I am a spiritual teacher and that I am learning more and more about myself. I was obviously born with a gift to help, and I'm going to continue to do what God wants me to do. What I believe in my heart is true, and I'm going to speak. Yeah, I'm going to speak. And I have to also watch out what I say, because I notice the more and more I talk um, on live or do what I do, which is spread love and joy um, and information to people, uh, that I just, I know, okay, see, that's, whew, it's just a whole lot. It's a lot of information, and I'm just going with it, and also just taking it all in at the same time, trying to keep good eye contact as I speak. This is actually helping me get out what I had just got out. The fact that my family, which is my fake family, and they literally tried to kill me. Now I'm a dog. Well, um, when people say negative things, I just do my best to tell that person to go with peace and love, and I have nothing to do with your ignorance. Um, I would not be afraid to speak out. I would not be afraid to tell what I have to say. There's there's no fear in me whatsoever, and I believe that, which I have been for a very long time, is I believe myself, and I believe that I know that I am doing something good, and I should not get punished for something I have not done. I am coming on here to spread my, not spread, but tell that I'm innocent on a lot of things that has been happening. And I'm doing my best on who I am as a person. Now, the whole situation with my family, which is my mom's side, my dad's side, people that I don't even know, people in this neighborhood, is literally, you know what? And it's messed up even more. But then again, I have to look at it like, maybe that was a test, maybe that was a trial, maybe that was a tribulation, maybe that was a lesson, you know? I know that we all go through trials and tribulations, and we all do. We really do. Um, it's the fact that, man, it took me even a good little minute to even come on here. I know I was hesitating. I know I was procrastinating. Um, Tripping off things that I cannot control. I can't control. I don't even want to anyway control anyone. That's not what I'm about. And I shouldn't have to explain who I am. If you know me and my story, especially the people who actually watch my channel and my subscribers, you know my story. You know what's going on. Well, most of it anyway, of what's happening behind the scenes. I haven't got a chance to get up here and say and speak about it because the fact, I'm gonna have to say it, it's manipulation. It's it's manipulation. It's a type of manipulation. It's mind control. There, And I know that sounds way off. I know it does. But even though it sounds way off, just open up your mind for just a second. Even if you don't understand. The people, I guess the people who do understand, they will understand. The people who don't understand, well, I am just being cautious of what I say and what comes out of my mouth, because I know people like to use my words against me, and they really can't use my words against me in the court of law. Um, One thing I do know about my case is the fact that they had a death certificate out saying I was dead, and saying all kinds of things with the hospitals and the lawyers and the um, community, and it's the whole neighborhood, blackjack per se, the whole freaking neighborhood. When I went for help, just kind of ease my mind. And that's when I noticed my help was only coming from God now. Um, they looked at me like I was crazy, but and that's because they had already had a report out there that I was crazy, when I'm not crazy at all. I think for myself, and I think with the Most High, and the Most High, my fault. The Most High helps me, and no one is in control of me except for me and God. And that's what I believe. And I'm going to continue to believe that, because I am innocent on the whoever, well, not whoever, it's my family and my ex, which is my baby daddy, spread all of these lies, and it was all because they wanted my trust fund. They wanted my trust fund, my money. It don't even belong to you. And then they decided to pay people, specific people, people I don't even know anymore. Like I don't even know these people. Um, that they had split the money and separated, and just kind of let everyone have a piece of it, and putting it in different accounts and spreading it in different areas all around. Um, the fact that I had really said my baby daddy and my family, you guys, it's mind blowing still to this day that all of this is happening right now to me. This is all happening, and I'm not. I know I'm not crazy. I am not. I am who I am, and I am taking this all in. It's just last night was really, really, really something that I didn't think in a million years would happen to me. And that was a spiritual attack in each room of my apartment. I felt it. Now, how can I feel these emotions, these feelings that I have, which are very sometimes unexplainable? It's because I was born with a gift. I was born with a gift. A gift which I didn't even know I had. And I'm getting slandered for just being myself. Um, I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I just know that I am a good person, and I know I'm a good mom. And for him, and the fact that I didn't do anything to these people, to the people that I thought that loved me. Let me say that, to the people I thought that loved me, and I thought I was going to get the same love back. I did not receive that back. I just got, I mean, I do take accountability. Most definitely. I do take accountability for my actions, or if I have done anything to the people, I do apologize for that. But I will not apologize for the things that I have not done. I will not. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm I'm going with the flow, with everything, reading my Bible and doing what I need to do to help myself and spread love and spread hope. And it's just, to me, it's mind blowing that the whole time you're with these people, you're with this family, and you spread your love and your joy to them, and then what they do is they take advantage of that. They take advantage of the fact that I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person. I know I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I've been like that since I was a kid. And now I have put up boundaries because I know for myself I was a people pleaser. I wanted at one point in time, I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be part of the group and just just be loved, you know? Just you know what, this is good for me to get this out, because this has been in my mind for a while now. And the fact that, you know, when I go through, what I'm going through right now is it's a lot. But every day I rise up and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for each and everything that I do have and not what I don't have. And even though what's happening and what is about to happen and what is happening, I am prepared and ready for whatever comes next. Like, I know I probably spread the beans on the whole mind control, which it is true. Government is controlling with emotions and, what is it, manipulation, gaslighting. They use your family against you. Well, they use my family against me, and made it seem like they kept me kind of like isolated, where I felt like I didn't have no one to talk to. I had God brought me up out of what I was going through, and I believe that all the way. It was God, it was universe, it was the Most High, and I believe and I know that is true, because what I speak is my truth. And it took a lot out of me, because, like I said last night, I should have recorded it. I should have recorded on how spiritual attacks, when I say spiritual warfare, that is true. It's happening. The fact that I was getting attacked on a deeper level, I was hyperventilating on top of that. Someone has been Oh, and they haven't broken down anything. They have a key and come in. I can tell when things been moved around or blah, 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 blah. And that was happening as well. So that's how I knew someone was in, or a spirit was in my facility, because I can feel the emotion, I can feel the pain, I can feel the anger, and it's a gift that I had gotten from God. And um, for me to be hyperventilating the way I was, the way I felt like it was a whole lot of like evil, that black magic going on, where I couldn't even like, it was hard for me to breathe. I felt like my head was somewhere else. And I just, I wouldn't even say anything like this or do anything like this on my worst enemy, because I am all about love and light. But when you take it to another level, then I have no choice but to protect myself or my kid, and or whoever's I feel that is with me. They have the same protection. But when you come against me, then I have no choice but to protect myself and my boundaries. And that's what I had to do. I had to pray, and which I did. I prayed, and I prayed it was a book, the book of Revelation and the book of Psalms. And right now, what really helped me even come online in the first place was the book of Psalms. But even I know, so it's just the fact that I will not fear. I have no fear. And I will stand up for what is right. And I will be confident, because when war rise up against me, I will be confident. And I believe in that. I believe in the scriptures, some of them, not all of them. Because even I know there are some stories missing out of the Bible. Um, was that a ghost that you gave me? No, that was okay. Let's just make sure. Because if we're not gonna be respectful, then we don't need to be, you know, online here. I don't know. I don't know how to do all of that yet. So I know I need help, and I know the right people are going to find my message. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a cherry case. Like, I just wanted to come on here and tell my truth, and I know that I am innocent, and the fact that this is this is really happening. This is not a game. I am human just like you are, and I have emotions. I bleed like you bleed. I am, and I have to watch what I say, because, like I said, they when I was praying and I was casting whatever that was in my apartment, I literally had to wipe down the whole entire apartment down, because I felt those those emotions, feelings, and they were all really, 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 really bad. But I'm very grateful that I'm still here. I'm still living. I know I usually come on here and be as happy, which I am. I'm very grateful. Don't get it twisted. I'm very grateful for what I do have and what I don't have. I'm very grateful for each day I rise and each day I sleep. And yes, it took me a minute to come on here, and I had said that before. and I tend to repeat myself, and that's fine. And I shouldn't get humiliated for being different. If that's the case, so a lot of people, well, why would I want to even go that route, right? That's not the right way to go. Um, how would I say that one? I'm trying to think. Okay, spirits. Um, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of go with my downloads. I'm looking at them right now. Well, actually, not more downloads. It's more of my story. Um, but yeah, I know they have done all of these things to me because I felt it, and I'm not gonna apologize for being different. God made all of us different for a reason. We all have a purpose. We all can do things that we put our mind to and just do it. And this right here is my mission. So I'm going to do what my mission is. And my mission is to spread and the knowledge and what I know and my downloads that I get. And I know I've been saying and I need to work on my talking. I'll work on it. So, like I said, it's been a minute since I've been on here. I know I've been here for a minute, thinking at the same time talking. Um, I'm like I said. Okay, I'm not. Oh man, it's out. It's out. I'm glad it's out. I got it out. I did well. Eventually, I know it's okay to cry too. If you want to cry, cry. Um, it's been a minute since I cried. I've been holding it in for a minute now, but I know it's okay to cry and it's okay to get those certain feelings out. It's okay to show that emotion because we are all human. And I know I haven't. It's just I'm just I. Oh, I just know that so a lot of changes is about to happen, and a lot of changes have already happened. My prayers do go out to the people in Detroit with the frozen. I know the water main had broke. I heard about that, and the snow in Canada. They had their cars and trucks. Um, they can't even move. They don't even have no electricity and all of that. So it's like my prayers go out to them because that's something that, man, whew. And I know there's a lot of war going on right now, and but right now it's a lot of war going on right now with me and my situation. But I don't, like I said, I don't really want no war. I don't condone war. Um, but when you come after God's children, you expect the consequences in hand. Um, yeah, that's the best thing I can say on that note. But I will say that uh, the more and more I had like put the puzzle pieces together of my cold case in the get-go, um, and how did I feel like it was my family and the father of my kid. It's because I had a feeling, a strong feeling, um, that my phone and my computer and was tapped, um, and I noticed that when I went to certain places, I was wondering how I would see these certain people that would be living in the complex or the neighborhood or whatever, and they would, but that doesn't explain that. Okay, so that's, I'm going off key here. Yeah, I'm going off key. Okay, let me stay on task here. Um, hmm, my mind wandered for a minute. Boy, this is taking, for me, it's taking a lot of strength. A lot of strength to even say what I have to say. Um, and I know, I know that I am on live, and I know that it takes me a minute to kind of get the rest of my thoughts together because I had so much to say at first, and I have to be cautious on what I say. But if I speak my truth, which I have been speaking my truth, then I should not be worried or concerned. And my innocence of how people literally said these awful, awful things, how I was doing drugs and sleeping around, and like, no, I haven't done any of those things, and I shouldn't have to actually um, validate myself for something that I did not do. And the fact that I know in my heart that this is happening, and this is happening, and I'm just trying my best to really take it all in. Take it all in and release it. Release all the things that do not serve me. I release it. I release all of it. I release everything that does not belong to me. Whether that is an emotion, physical, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Yeah, all four of those. Which I've been, whoa. Now that I had said what I had to say, it's been a huge drop. Um, yes, you know who you are. I know who I am, and I am I am getting my words together. I know that I am what's the words that I'm looking for? And I know someone's going in and out, and that's fine. You can go in and out all you want. That's not what I need to focus on. That is a tactic. See, that's what I'm saying. And I be getting hit with all kinds of different things. And sometimes I can explain it, and sometimes I can't. And the fact that I'm still healing and I'm still learning, and I'm still learning. I am still going to push forward. Playing with my hair. Usually I don't even do that. So that lets me know that somebody else is around, or their emotion is around me as I'm speaking. Dang. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. And I go through trials. I said that already. So I know I'm going backwards. Now I go backwards to go forward. But that's okay. Because it's all about what you know and what can help you. And I have actually learned different techniques since this has been going on to help me protect myself on a lot of things. The fact that this was all happening because of my trust fund. And we all have a trust fund. And people was literally stealing mine just so they can say that I'm crazy. And I'm not. And with the death certificate and the mental on my mom and my dad's side. And people that I don't even know. People I don't even know. I never ran into these people. I don't even know these people. These people. Lots and lots and lots of groups, organizations, cults, the works, higher ranks, people like up there. And they're really messing with my emotions, trying to put me in depression spells, and it's just, it's a lot. Behind the scenes, I know God is always making a way. And the fact that it's a, it's just, it's just a really lot going on. It's really hard to explain what had happened last night. Last night was something, like I said, I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish nothing like that ever on anyone, because I am not that type of person. But obviously, if I have to be a certain person, I will get down with it, but in a firm way, not in a way where I'm going to get angry or get upset, because no one's in control of my emotions except for me. No one is in control of me except for me and God. There's no man or no wicked devices. And you know, God is in you. Like, he's with you already. He's in you. Your soul. It's already with you. Now, if you didn't stole your soul to evil, then no. No. But God is with you. God is with all of us, actually. And I know by me spilling the beans on that note, like I said, I am ready and prepared for anything that happens. Because I know when you speak, there is a cause and there is an effect. And there is going to be an effect to this because I spoke on what is going on. But I spoke because not to do a confession. It's to speak and let my voice be heard, because silence is silence is good. It's good to be silent when you need to be silent. When you need to speak, you need to speak. And from now on, when I have that feeling, I must start speaking, because I noticed that procrastination, and that is a manipulation, and it's a tactic, and we have to be aware of certain people and their entities and what they bring. And like I had said before, like if I had did anything wrong to these people, I apologize. I do take ownership to what I have done, but me being me, a spiritual warrior, I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for um, anything. Even when I had did my downloads, I'm not going to apologize for that either. Like, that's something that I get from the Most High, and I speak it, and I get it, and I write it down, and I speak it, and I say it because it's true. And I know it's a lot of people that pretty much are very, very angry, but I look at it like this: you're not angry at me, you're angry at yourself, because that is a insecurity about yourself that you're projecting on me, and I haven't done anything to you. I don't even know you, and you decided to, you know, like I said, like I had said before, I don't even want to, um, and I'm not that type of person, but it's like when you had enough and you know that you're innocent and you know you haven't done anything wrong, but you get humiliated and smeared and lied upon, and I know that that comes with the territory. That comes with it. It comes with it because um, it seems like the more I push myself, the more higher I get, the more I know, um, the more attack I get. I know that, and so instead of uh, pushing pushing that toward that in that area in that way, I'm taking a self-reflecting moment and seeing what I did to cause that situation at hand. Um, I know there's a lot of people upset and very, very, very angry, and they made that very clear last night because I felt all of it, and I still do, and I still get the spiritual attacks. Don't stop. They happen every day, every night, and every day. Um, I am doing my best to take in all of the torture. I have been going through torture, through so much, but it's it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because um, I was lighting my incense. I don't smoke. Um, really trying to get off of the green. No, that's not good. At least I can admit it. I can admit my wrongs. I can admit um, what I have done. Um, most definitely, most definitely, I take full ownership of my responsibilities and what I have said. I know I'm talking up because I'm thinking on what to say, and then again, the Most High is also, I'm asking for help as well. So I know that my archangels and ancestors are always there to help me and encourage me to keep pushing forward. So I continue to push forward because this is what I know. This is what I do. I love what I do. I should not feel like, and I'm not going to anymore. I'm not going to feel a certain way because people just don't like me. For whatever reason, you don't like me. Okay, I have to deal with that. And I have been dealing with that for a very long time, since I was a little kid. I know all about the whole bully and this so much other things because I've been there. I've been in that situation. And I don't condone bulliness at all. It's not good, or it's not good. It's just not, what's the word I'm looking for? Alright, spirit. I need some help. Um my head is itching. That's letting me know my crown is awakening, like it's opening up. It's your head. Um, I know at first I was talking up a storm. Now I'm just like, and then I did ask my archangels and ancestors for help, trying to see exactly. And I have to also, this is also like working on communication and me just talking, period. So, okay, I think it was 7 sisters, if I'm not mistaken. 7 sisters I don't know. Um, or 7 sisters had children and they opened up businesses in my name. I do know that. I do know that since I was a child, yeah, I think I had said that, was born with a gift. And that's probably one of the main reasons why it's a lot of things had happened uh, with the father of my kid. And the reason I was wondering why we never went anywhere for real, because he wanted to keep me hidden. He didn't want me to find real love. My family did the same thing. They didn't want me to find real love. They wanted me to keep continuing to find fake love. And I know what real love is now, since I love myself. And I'm going to continue to love myself, because I'd rather love myself than be around a whole bunch of nonsense, chaos situations in hand. I know that you have to protect your boundaries if you don't want that around. If you don't want certain people around, or certain not feelings, just certain people, period. And you have to set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, people are going to just walk all over you. And that's exactly what happened. And I obviously allowed it up for a very long time. I can admit that, because I didn't know my worth. I didn't know who I am and who I can become. So on that note, I'm just going to oh on that note, I'm going to say um I'm gonna breathe. I also have to be careful what I say. I think I said before, but it is true though. Be careful what comes out your mouth, because people try to use the words against you, and they cannot use my words against me in the court of law. What I speak is my truth, and what I speak, period, is the truth. For a very long time, it was hard for me to even do that. Just to speak, period, I have kept quiet for a very, 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 very long time. And now, I'm not quiet. Now, I will stay humble when I need to stay humble. But sometimes it's best to get out what you need to get out and say what you need to say, because if you don't, you're going to explode. And I have to say, for a moment or two, I wanted to explode. I wanted to go that route, but what would that solve? Absolutely nothing. That wouldn't solve anything. That would actually make the problem worse. Why would I make the problem worse? Don't fight fire with fire. Fight fire with success. Um, but the downloads that I did get for my story, which I just told because I am alive, I'm not dead, and the people that, well, the family, my fake family, got that death certificate out, and they have medical records saying that I was crazy, and they opened up businesses in my name, which is my actually my middle name, and my mom's middle name actually. And how do I know what I know? It's because I have proof, and yeah, I believe and I know it's true because what I know and what I feel is true. Um, 555. I do want to say that. Now, it's 777. But yeah, they was basically stealing for a living. People steal for a living, and the identities and the greedy people and the black magic and the thinkers. My ears itching. I'm gonna say my downloads because they're here and they're gonna have to help me say what I need to say because it's time. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. The change is on its way. And as a matter of fact, it's changing now because I wouldn't even think in a million years that would even happen to Detroit. And it's sad that that happened to those people. Those what's going on around the world and what's happening. It's really, 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 really messed up. But I also have to look at it like maybe Earth, Mother Gaia, is changing the form of Earth because it's been so drowned with all the things and the people that do not belong in those high places. So she's kind of, or either it could be that, or it could be something else. Seems like the more I know, the more I get attacked as well spiritually. So I feel like I have to watch what I say. But when you say, when I say my truth, I say my truth. Now that lets me know my nose is itching. Someone is talking about me. Like I said, but yes, I do want to say that spiritual warfare is real, and no one should never take that. You should take that in consideration. That is the right. That's the words to say. You should take that in consideration because it is very, very much. It does happen. Um, but yeah, I strongly believe, strongly, that it's happening, and it's been happening to me for a very long time. Um, I, hmm, I know, I know. Um, just it was a lot. It was for me to get that out. Period is a lot. I'm already like in a way my I can feel my emotions. I'm already shaking. I think I have shake before when the illusion that they try to put upon me with the thinking I'm thinking that people are following me. They are. They are, and they literally I should have recorded it yesterday and that one day so that way you guys can actually see what is happening. It's not like I'm just talking just to be talking. No, I'm not. I'm talking because this is happening and it's a true story. And it's my story. It's my cold case that I'm solving. It's just all this stuff is happening to me. Oh, shoot. And I know that is happening to me because I'm a spiritual warrior, and spiritual warriors go through. We go through a lot. My channel was already probably. Well, I have been getting harassed and cyberbullied on my channel, and people doing horrible, sending pictures on the dark web about me, pictures that I thought I deleted, but now that I know, which I didn't even, like, now I know when you delete from your phone, it doesn't matter. So when you even if you was I wasn't even thinking correctly at that time point, when you have done certain things in the past and it comes back. But I don't let the past hinder me. I don't let the past take over and dwell on it. I have to let it go. You have to let it go. My ears itching. Somebody's talking. Okay. Someone's talking. And I'm being mindful of what I'm saying. But I'm also being firm on what I'm saying because what I'm saying is true. And yeah, I know someone has been in my apartment. Lots and lots of people. Lots and lots of groups. I'm talking about old people I don't even mess with, or family. I've cut them off. I've cut them off for a reason. And I'm not going to explain myself why I cut them off. They know why. But yes, the fact that they tried to keep me from this, they literally tried to put me into the nut house. And I'm not crazy. And what is happening to me is really happening to me. Because what goes around comes back around. And what goes up must come down. They basically definitely, my chest, like I said, last night was an experience. I should have just, and they was waiting too. People was outside my freaking balcony. I shouldn't focus on, and which I don't want to focus on that. But it happened though. It happened. It's happening. It's been happening. It's like ever since I moved over here, it's been nothing but chaos. And that's what happens when you live underneath the system, right? When you live underneath the system, they thinking that they can just take your soul away from you. And now you can't take my soul away from me because it belongs to me. It belongs to me. And I'm not selling my soul to the devil or to the evil or whatever. My downloads I had gotten, like I was saying, because it has, like right now I'm shaking again, but I'm calm. I'm not nervous. There's someone else around me. That's what I'm saying. Like I can feel their emotions. I can feel what's happening. I can feel it all. I'm not blind on what I can see. The veil has been lifted. I can see beyond the veil. I know exactly what's going on right now. And the fact that people are quiet right now tells me a lot. Um, but yeah, and the fact that they had murder, like they literally had people coming after me, like my family, my fake family, coming after me, hired a hitman to kill me and rob me, and just they've been robbing me for a long time. And we're talking about cousins. We're talking about 2010 type thing going on, okay? Like this is going like real deep. And matter of fact, it goes all the way back to my childhood. So when I was a little girl, but I didn't know at the time that I had a special gift from the Most High. And the fact that I am walking into my purpose. And everybody can do it. Everybody can walk into their purpose. If they believe in themselves and they can achieve the goals they put down for themselves, everybody can be successful. For real, I really think that we shouldn't even have no homeless people. If we got enough money to be giving people machines and freaking, what is it, army guns and all of that stuff, we should be able to feed the homeless. Like, and it shouldn't be no homeless people. I think that is my opinion, because I noticed that people put their opinions. But just because you have an opinion doesn't mean but everyone has an opinion. Keeping on a good note, but it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot happening. My ears itching. People are talking. Okay, people are talking. They're probably watching. I know there's hidden cameras in here. I just haven't found them yet in my apartment. Since I moved in here, I noticed a lot of other things been messed around. And I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy at all. If anything, I know exactly what's going on. Man, it's taking a lot out of me. It's taking a lot out of me to just explain and what's going on and what's happening. And I am glad that I was able and I am able to speak. I know that there is I said that before already though, but it is cause and effect to everything. Oh, so I know someone is nervous. I'm nervous. A little bit. I'm a little bit nervous. But I shouldn't be nervous, because if you have if I have spirit, I believe, which I do, and I do. I believe in the Most High, and I know they, specifically they, with my archangels and my ancestors before me, they wanted me to know. They wanted me to stand up for what I believe in, and I shall always stand up for what I believe in. And you should stand up for what you believe in too. Like, if you know you're getting, like, you know that you are getting hurt in a situation or making fun of I've been there, done it. I mean, like, I feel you because I've been there, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And I am really, really trying not to explode. But the more I think about it, like, but why should I think? Sometimes I have to just let it speak. Just speak. And not think so hard about what I'm gonna say. And just kind of let go with the flow on it. Just uh, okay, Father. As I come to you today with prayer, I ask for help and guidance on what I need to say and what needs to come out, because this is a lot. And even I know it's okay to cry. I feel like crying now because even though I haven't cried, like I said, I haven't cried in about, for real, like break down and cry in about, I want to say about a month now. And this has been going on for a while. And the fact that these were people that I love to death, and I would have did anything for them. And they took me, but I had to look at it like this. They, they, they only did what I allowed them to do. If I would have seen my worth beforehand, then I wouldn't have allowed that to happen. But now that I know my worth and who I am, I'm never going back to that. I'm never going back to them at all. And for them to think that they're going to get away with stealing someone else's money and having groups of people and organizations coming after me and doing but it's also, I have to look at it in a different aspect as well, because what it did was push me. It pushed me into me wanting to know more and more about me. It pushed me to find out the truth. So by them doing what they did, and which they are still doing, they, well, yeah. Um, um, I know I'm pausing a lot. I'm pausing because I'm thinking, but then again, like I said before, it's easy said than done to just be speaking and then thinking, but thinking and speaking at the same time. And then also keeping I gotta keep eye contact on the keeping good eye contact as I talk. It's something that I'm still learning and getting used to doing. Excuse me. That was a bird confirmation. We are all, for real, connected. When you have a burp, or when you have a feeling, um, hmm, we're, like I said, we're all, I know we're all connected though. We are. So, good or bad, we still connected. But what's going on, like I said, my case, my cold case is reopening because I'm still here. So while I'm still here, I'm going to still keep speaking and say what's on my mind and what needs to be said. And that was another thing. I have this right here because when I had looked it up, like I said, I had went to the police for help, but they looked at me like I was crazy, because now I know they was looking at me crazy because someone had put out a report that I was harassing them, or I was doing something to them. So I do know in section 565-255, when stalking, in which I have been stalked by another person for whatever reason, for fear. I do know my laws. I do know my rights, and I do know the universal law. Um, Life-threatening, right? For whatever reason, harassment, emotional distress for another person, and if you're going through something like I'm going through, do not be afraid to speak out. Do not be afraid to speak. And it took me a long time, and I should have spoke up a long time ago, and I didn't. And I didn't because I let fear get the best of me. And fear, no more. Fear is my friend. I have made peace with my fear. I have done the shadow work. I am healing every day. Every step I take, I move forward. And I'm moving forward with confidence, because this is my story. This is my cold case. And I'm solving it. I'm solving it. And the father of my kid, and I kind of don't want to say his name out, but you know who you are. And you're not taking my kid away from me. You tried that once before. And whatever I have to do, I'm going to get her back. You put fear in her, thinking that she never can live with me, and that's not the case. It's not the case at all. And the fact that whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get my kid back. Because you don't own her. I don't own her. I don't own anyone. And no one owns anyone. But yeah, for real though. For real. If you're getting harassed where you are and stalked, you should tell the officers. Even though I really don't like the police. I know there are good cops and there are bad cops. I know there are good lawyers and there are bad lawyers. I know there are good judges and there are bad judges. So you have the good and you have the bad. And for me to recognize that and to keep saying it, it helps. It helps me. I know that I repeat myself. I know that, but it helps me speak. And I think the more I believe, the more I speak, the more I will get better at talking, um, and not being afraid to speak. Should never be afraid to speak, especially if you're going through a lot and you feel like no one's there to talk to, or you don't have no one to explain what's happening to you because people look at you like you're crazy, and that's not the situation at all. um, somewhere out there, someone out there would understand and know, hey, that's not right. You're bullying, or you're doing what you're doing, and you think it's okay, and it's not. And for the whole, like, I really believe that it's a lot of people corrupt and over here. I mean, how else? For real, for real. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I went yesterday, I was in my car, and I was getting ready to go somewhere, and there's a lady that works for the police station, Blackjack. She was on her phone, but it's like, as soon as I drove out, and I really felt that sense that people, like, certain people, or whatever, in non-mod cars too. Like, I didn't get everybody's license plate number, but the fact that it's happening, and I can't control that, and I don't want to control it, because it's it's the point where I don't want to. What is it? Can't control. I do not control things. Okay, so what is the words that I used to be saying that helps me? Um, do not worry. Oh yeah, don't worry. I really, really, really try not to worry about things that I cannot control, because it doesn't. It's nothing I can do about whatever I cannot control. The, the people, or people that's been doing this for a very long time. And even on Saturday, was it February if I'm not mistaken, it was 16th or 17th. I actually have it written down. Like, everything I speak is the truth. And you can see it in my notes. I have books and books of literally information on my life. And if I have to prove that in court, I will. Even my daughter, if she can testify as well. But eventually, that's where we're gonna end up going. And as much as I didn't really want to go that route, I didn't really want to go that route. I didn't want to go the route where I had to go to court for all of this going on. But when someone steals something that's not theirs, and thinking that they're going to get away with that in some type of way, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. And the fact that they was doing depression spells, delay spells, and black magic, and like I said, last night was the most I wouldn't. But yeah, it's my cousins, and they wanted me to die. They wanted me to be buried. They wanted me to be 6 feet or 8 feet or whatever how you call it under. And from let's see, October the 11th to the 9th, December the 12th to the 5th, collaboration, 9, not January 9th to the 10th. I believe that my family is a cult. The family that I had. Um, wanted me to not speak. They wanted me not to speak, and they wanted me not to see what was beyond the veil, what was not the unseen. You know. Um, so I know we're all going to go to court. This has been happening since 2016. Actually, it happened before then, so I have to go backwards from that. But conflict with people. Yeah, God, Mother, illusions. A couple names: Joe, Brittany, Terrell, Rob, Jermaine, Owens. I know it's them. I know it is. My nose is itching. Just let me know someone's talking. What's the other one I was gonna say? God's children is connected to divine. That's what I believe. I am connected to divine. I believe that I am connected to divine. I believe that I am a God's child. That this is happening. Yeah, when I itch my head, I feel like where I know it is. I don't feel. I know it is. It's your crown opening when you itch. When you have an itch in your head, you can actually look that up, and it's on Google. And I'm going to continue to do my downloads, and I'm going to continue to spread the love and the joy, because this is what makes me happy. And the fact that I had to find myself in all of this that was happening around, all of the things that are going on as I speak. These words are coming out of my mouth. As these words are coming out of my mouth, I am going to continue to spread love and joy and help the lost souls on their journey if they would like the help. I'm not forcing help. If you don't want it, that's fine. But all the things that are happening, we're talking about groups. We're talking about high-ranked people, like government-wise. We're talking about CIA type situations at hand. Even celebrities. I know some celebrities are threatened by me. The transition, past people, and I do ask my God, my guardian angels for help. Dolores is one of my, if I'm not mistaken, one of my cousin's names. Down south, Rhythm and Blues. They have done moon magic on me. July 18th, Rob Carr. They didn't want me to be loved. That's how I know they didn't want me to be loved, and I love myself. I don't need their love. I don't need your love. I have my own love, and I don't need your validation to continue to speak. I'm going to speak. You are not, and you will never be, my Father, my God. God is in with us, so you will never take that away from me. And you can, matter of fact, you can't take that from nobody. If they believe in something different, they shouldn't be getting humiliated for it or bullied for it or because they're different. I'm different, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay to being different. I'm okay with being who I am. I love the good, and I definitely love the bad. I love the, the craziness that I be going through, but in a sense, I have to be aware of it as well, and I am aware of it, and that's why I'm speaking my truth. This is my truth. This is my cold case. This has been happening for generations on top of generations. People didn't really think that I was going to make it. Didn't think that I was going to be something of myself. And I'm not proving anything to them. I'm doing me because this is what God asked me to do. Be a vessel, and I'm going to continue to be a vessel and continue to do what I'm supposed to be doing, and that is spreading love, joy, and hope. And time for a change. It's time for a change. Um, Owens, they filed taxes under my maiden name. The IRS fraud. They got fraud. Um, the wards. They opened up many businesses in my maiden name and spreaded it. Um, I already know my phone, like right now, it's already getting tapped. My computer is tapped. There's wires somewhere in my apartment where they know where I'm doing, what I speak, when I go to the bathroom, when I eat, when I go outside, all of that. All of it. That's how I know. And then I get also downloads from the Most High. And and my spirit animals. My spirit animals are always with me, and they're always guiding me. I also know there's like a lot of schools involved. There's children involved. People are sacrificing their own children. Um, I do know and I feel very strongly. FedEx in the post office. Someone has stole my mail. I have gotten. I have receipts on certain mail that I haven't even came to my apartment yet. It's been like that for a couple years now. Actually, a year. And then when I looked into it, they didn't give me no response on that. I know there's UPS trucks. Like I said, it's a huge organization. It's white trucks that be following in American water. Um, it's a lot of mirror magic happening as well. Um, they already like, and when I had to literally come back yesterday, come back here and start walking because the car is been messed with. I don't know if they did any type of magic or anything like that on it. I just know it's not working correctly, and that's okay. Because whatever you strip down on me, it's gonna come back because God always restores, and I'm not worried or concerned. So if you strip me of, so if like by me speaking my truth, and I know I had literally probably pissed off the Vatican and the Roman or whatever. If you take me out of my apartment, I would still be happy. I wouldn't even like. I would still be happy. You can strip me of all my stuff, and I would still be happy. I would still be content because I don't take orders from a man. the fact that they had banks in different locations, in different overseas, in different locations, and then they build the money up. They build it up, and then they had people in the complex in this neighborhood a part of what was happening, because I had literally went to certain people for help, and they literally used that against me. They used that against me. And I also have to remember that the government does not really care. And I know they don't care. There's a lot of things they don't care about, because as long as they're getting what as long as, like I had said before, I had said that in another thing that I had, was as long as the drugs and the money and the all of that stuff keeps coming in, that's what they wanted. And I guess they didn't think that I was gonna wake up from the illusion of what's really going on. And now that I'm awake and I know what's going on, I'm not going back to sleep. I know what's going on. And I'm wide awake on what's happening around me. You can't pretend and make it seem like, oh, she's da 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 da. No, it's really, really, really happening. It's happening. And I'm not an experiment. I'm not something you can just, no, I'm not. I'm not something you can just take in a lab and prone with and all of that. Like, no. I have awakened from what's been happening, and I'm not a psychopath. And for a second, I really thought it was all in my head, but I know now it was not never in my head. It was actually happening. And they got so many different companies involved, besides the post office, the FedEx, the UPS trucks, the white trucks. They tried to do a lot of things. And it's sad. It really is, because I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Very, very disappointed. That people could do so much things to some one person, all because they wanted the money. They wanted the trust fund. They wanted the trust fund so bad that they was willing, and which they did. They really did sell their soul to the devil, to evil, to get one gain up on someone that is innocent. And I am alive. I am here, well, and continuing to breathe and live. And now that I had said what I said, and once I, which this is live, so it will be on there, on my page, and I'm just really, really like, it's no words. I have no words for what is going on. Well, actually, I have plenty of words, because I had said a lot. Tripping. But yeah, I just, and sending me like the fact that it's not just my family and my ex, it was like my ex lovers was involved, like people that I don't even talk to anymore are involved, and I'm just like, this is what's happening. Okay, so now that it's happened, I'm going to speak on it because that is the right thing to do, is to speak. And I know it's a lot of people gonna be mad, but I look at it this way. You wasn't too much on the tripping off of it for real when you was doing it. Now that you're getting caught in action, may you find your peace elsewhere. I have to think about certain words and certain things that I say because people like to use my words against me. They can't use my words against me if it's true. Let me get back to my download because this is the body snatcher. That was another thing. I think they was trying to snatch swamp bodies with me. I know that sounds weird, but it is a possible thing. They had double real estate, or someone is working in real estate, or they have someone that's working in real estate. It's a tech, so like even construction workers and all of that, they're all involved as well. It's a huge operation going on, and I'm just sabotage, drones flying, ordering from chaos, greedy, Libra and Sag, greedy, India, USA, stocks, IA, ego, Atlanta, New Zealand, contracts. I know the government does not care. Expose, geometric storm, India, Virginia, drone operation, Scorpio, football, sorrow, someone's feelings, animal sacrifices. That was another thing. I know they was doing animal sacrificing. Live dangerous, big city mayor. I'm not crazy. Mind tricks. That's part of their control manipulation, is to keep you in a situation at hand. Gaslighting, narcs, people, or not just people, it's, yeah, people that you love and people that you care about, they will use them people against you. I know that already. Trash box, Jenny, attorney, fake, illegal, what must come down. Michael Jackson. Exposed, football, sun, timeline, dark people, crush, house explosion, trophy wife, runner, right hand. My right hand was itching at that time when I wrote this down. Not loyal to themselves, a fool, karmic reader. There's a reader out there, obviously. Now I know that. I've been knew that for a minute. They just didn't want me to speak. They didn't want me to speak. Political advisor. Everyone's being fake. Fake smile. It's a lot of people that's showing me fake love, which I know and I see it on a regular basis. Just like I said, the whole place is corrupt because they stolen my money. They was getting paid to steal my money. My money has been stolen. Dirty house. Messing with meat. Double agent. Someone's on steroids in Colorado. Factory flip, France. Government, K unit, K9 unit. Radiation. Community. Yeah, somebody don't want me to speak because they're grabbing my neck. 1212, sweetheart, horizon. Professor, priest. Studying me. They all did it for money. They're married. It's a married couple. Lives next door. Actually, it's a lot of people. Actually, right next to me is a lady. This lady lives downstairs with her daughter. Another lady that follows me with her daughter, granddaughter. I see them. It's another lady, girl, female with kids as well. 444. There's an underground cult. It's cover up. Noise campaign. People are mad. I know they're mad. Making excuses. I'm not making excuses, not anymore. Not anymore. I have to speak. I have to let the voice be heard and speak my downloads and let the shit be known because I did say shit and someone's cursing. Well, they're going to be cursing for a long time. Video cameras. I know there are video cameras in here. I just haven't got to it yet. I already know there are. There's loud noises right behind the scenes. It's always a noise campaign behind the doors. They're attacking my children. They're attacking their own children. They're sacrificing their own children. Pain in my right hand. Magic property. Magic on my living spaces where I live. They didn't want me to have any money, so they did spells on that. They didn't want me to be standing right here and speaking. They didn't want me to do a lot of things, but I'm going to speak because that is what I do. I speak my truth, and my truth will set me free. And you can't take that away from me. I don't care who you think you are, but you cannot take that away from me. I will not allow it. You are not my maker. You are not God. People are dropping things. Noise campaign. You know what I mean? Pushing me. Okay, said that already. It's a beauty spell. They've been doing beauty spells on me for a long time. Yeah, they basically, and now that I'm aware of it now, try to block my intuition on me speaking. So I will continue to speak. High community manipulated my energy. They do shadow work. I have done my shadow work. Slander, smearing my name. The black magic does not stop. It happens every day, every night, and every day. I feel it. That's how I know. Like I said before, I am not a witch. I am chosen by the Most High. Chosen ones. And I am not afraid to speak it and say it. True speaker, right? I am the true speaker, and I will speak tongues. And this is my divine inheritance. 1010 77 777 111 222. And yeah, this has been going on since 1999. Literally since 1999. Yeah. Now that I got it all out, and I am prepared for whatever happens next. Whatever, I know the slander and all the stuff's not going to stop. I know it's not. and I am learning and preparing for protection. And excuse me, that is confirmation burp. And when you burp, that is you're releasing energy and releasing whatever does not serve you as well. Um, my nose is itching. Someone is talking. That, and I'm still learning. Like I had said before, I'm still learning about my gifts. Um, but I am not a project. I am not something that you can just probe into. And I will not be silent. I will not. And yes, I know that there are, oh, that's what I want to say. It's the U.S. military. This goes with the downloads, is involved as well. I know that they are, download is tunnels. But we already know there's tunnels, right? There's all types of different tunnels underneath grounds in different locations that we just don't know about. There's also a lot other things that's happening, and that's why I would like people be focusing on the wrong things. When you coming or projecting your ignorance on me. When I say ignorance, projecting. You're just projecting. It's not right. I have done my healing. I mean my shadow work, which I do all the time. I go back and reflect on a lot of what I have said and what has been said. And it helps me when I do my shadow work. And I know when you go down a different path than what the norm is, I see that now. The more I speak, that it's because I didn't go with the whole norm. Since I didn't follow the rule of going with the norm, they felt like I was a threat. And I don't see how. Well, in a way, I can see that I could be a threat, but it's because I know so much, and my mind is going. And I notice sometimes I be, but it's because trying to get things out, like. And also, like right now, I can feel pain in my leg right now. So that lets me know that people have voodoo dolls. They have literally voodoo. And I think people have seen it freaking on. Look, they have voodoo dolls, okay? When you do black magic or you do some type of magic where you're sending pain to another person, I can feel that. That is part of my gift. I can feel when you're causing pain on me. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for that. West Virginia mountains, froze box, crown throbbing. And that's letting me know that my I have said that before already. Light. Codes. because I've been opening up my brain on what I what what's coming out. I want to say sometimes I don't have the words, and then sometimes I do have the words. So it's like, and that's where where it comes where I'm still learning. Like I had said, I am still learning. This is something different, and I'm continuing as I do. I said that many times before. Okay, so I'm like rambling, so that lets me know that someone else is. See, that's what I'm saying. When I'm focused on what I'm saying, and then 1 minute I can feel the energy. Energy never lies. People can lie all day, but energy never lies. Like I said before, I'm ready for whatever comes happen, whatever happens. As soon as I empty this and go do what I need to do, to take a shower, kind of get my thoughts back together, reflect on what I just said, even though I said a whole lot, and which is true. It's not like I'm just talking. Um, but yeah, I'm still like taking it all in, and I do thank my archangels and ancestors for helping me solve my case on my life story, not someone pulling my strings and I'm following their direction. No, that's not what's going down, and it never will. I would never sell my soul. Never, 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 never. I don't care if you had $1 billion. More than that. Money never buys. Could never, never buy. No way. Um, my soul. My soul is mine. You cannot have it. So I already know. And you know, when I went for my walk, that's another thing. When I went for my walk, just to kind of clear my head, there was a lot, like, things that I didn't see that now that I see it now. But like I said before, it is a strong, high rank, upper class people involved. It's not just my family or my fake family. It's not just them. It's not just him either. It's not just my baby daddy. And he could be the puppet master trying to pull the strings. But I don't think so. I think there's someone higher over him, but he was mainly a part of it. He has been a part of it, and he was in cahoots with my family, and my family is pretty big. So and like I said, my family is really, well, it was big. They're not my family anymore. No, they're not. They're not my family. I do remember my mother at one point, she did say, and I don't even know if she is my mom anymore now. No, she's not, because they gave me up. I adopted, if I'm not mistaken, I was adopted. My grandmother had 15 kids. And out of those 15 kids, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 9 was alive. And out of those kids, they had kids. Then the kids after that had kids. And the generation after that, and the generation after that, and the generation after that. The family expanded, and they moved to different locations around the world. So that lets me know a lot how much they stole from me. Um, and it's really, really, really big. So that means people know other people, and people from their friends and family connected. So I said, that's why I say it's so a big organization that's got everybody in cahoots to the point where they're doing the unthinkable to one person. We're talking about multiple groups of people coming after one person. Whether that's mental, physical, emotional, or, spiritual. And we're talking about neighbors, where I live, where I lay my head. The whole community. We're not talking about just the community. I'm talking about the whole freaking neighborhood. The whole blackjack. I'm talking about all the way down. I mean, everywhere I go. Where that's Florissant to Hazelwood. We're talking about schools. Kids. Talking about from Jerry High School, was that middle school, all the way to Hazelwood. I'm talking about big, big organizations. I'm talking about. And like I said before, I am not a charity case. And I am going to speak my truth. I am not a charity case. I know that I'm not. I know that I'm not. I haven't asked really for real for anyone for help or guidance, or because it's so many people, and I'm taking it all in. That's why I say I really do. I give nothing but the grace and the glory to the Most High for showing me who's real and who's fake. It's been a lot of fakeness going on. People playing scripts like we in a straight movies type thing situation, entertainment, and that's not the case. This is my life. This is my life. I'm living my life, and I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not going to be humiliated. Well, they already did that. How I need to take it is, even though all of this has happened, what is the solution behind that? Or what is it that I can do for myself to protect myself? And God. Of course, my protection is God and myself. But also by me living in my purpose and continue to live in my purpose, I will do that. And I will continue to do it. Yeah. Because it's what I love to do. And I'm not going to let no one stop me from doing what I love to do. And I believe that no one should, if you want to do something, then do that. Whatever makes you happy, then you should do that. Yeah, most definitely. You should do that. And you shouldn't allow people to, it's like, hmm, you shouldn't let anyone speak for you. You have your own voice. So you should speak your voice. And your voice will be heard. And it will get to the right people. It will get to the right people. I know I had said a lot. And I'm reflecting as I'm on live as well. Um, I know that there was a lot that came out of me, and that was a lot of energy that I just put into the universe as well. Um, but may they find their, I really do hope they find their peace elsewhere. Like, I really do. Projecting onto me. I'm not nervous. My neck is, and that's letting me know that's another sign that my neck itches. And you can look that up as well. It's online. Um, but for me, my neck itches. That lets me know that someone is nervous or I'm nervous, and it's taking me a difficult time to speak. So and I should not be afraid to speak. And I'm not afraid to speak. And even though I have read a couple chapters, I am going to read. Man, I know some of the scriptures do help. They help me. And I know scriptures of the Bible help everyone get through a lot what they're going through, and that helps a lot as well. I don't read all of the Bible, but I do read some of the Bible, and I do know that, you know, some of them are missing from the Bible. Some stories are missing. Um, Face. I'm not sure if that one is, but I'm gonna have to look that up. Um, Definitely, I read all the time. All the time is Psalms 91, and that really does help me keep moving forward with confidence and knowing that I have God, and we all do, because God is in with us. We all have God, and I will continue, like I said, because I know I be repeating myself. I repeat myself, and I love everything about me, even the, like I had said before, even the little things, even the things that I don't like about myself, I love about myself. Um, but I had to come on here to spread, not to spread, but basically to say, not to spread, to say that I am innocent and I'm still alive, and this is happening. And now that I know that it's happening and the veil has been lifted off my eyes and I am not blind on what I see, I will continue to speak. And there is no man, there is no woman, there is no wicked devices will ever come upon me, because I believe in myself, And I believe in the Most High. And I believe in my gifts. And I believe in my ancestors. And I believe most definitely in my spirit animals that surround me and give me guidance and light as well. But now you know, and now I know, and I'm ready and prepared for whatever comes next, because there is a cause and there is an effect to every situation. Whatever you put out in the universe, you will get back, whether that is good or bad. And I never asked anybody for money. So whoever who has asked any of my subscribers or anyone has given anyone any money that is not me, I would, yeah, that's not me. That's not me. It's someone, that is someone else. That means my channel has gotten, you know, I I I have been getting cyber bullied as well. Um, and it's not right to be bullied and harassed for something that an innocent a person has not done. An innocent person is getting all of this, and I haven't done anything wrong but speak my truth. And I have to say that. I have to say that because it's the truth. And it took a lot of me just to even come on here and say what I had to say, because it's been a minute. I have been quiet. I have been patient. I have been humble. I have been doing the shadow work. I have been healing not just the out appearance, but the in appearance, the inside. Yeah, I definitely. Matter of fact, I heal every day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new day, and I just thank God every day that I am still alive. And I know some things I probably shouldn't have been alive. I can actually say that. Um, but I don't want to think that way because that is a sign of manipulation. Um, yeah, it's a sign of manipulation. It's right now my head right here on this side is vibrating, so it's letting me know. Keep trusting my intuition and keep continuing to speak my truth, because my truth will set me free, and I will set, not set, but I will go proudly, not proudly, confidently, that's the right word, confidently into my purpose, into who I am. And who I am is I am a chosen one. Who I am, I'm a Sarcy. Who I am me. And I will continue to be me. And I obviously very spiritual. No, not, yeah, spiritual to the point where I have special, not special, but I can feel people's emotions, and I can tell when someone is fake and when they are real, when they are telling the truth, when they are lying. Yeah. And each and every day, I learn more and more about who I am and what is happening and the history, which I had already said. Most of some of those are downloads, and some of them are actually what is going on right now. Um, and I will not be ashamed for speaking my truth. I will not be ashamed for speaking my truth because the truth is that's what it is. It is the truth. And like I said before, whatever happens, happens. But I'm ready and prepared for it. So, like, if I don't want to think that way at all, but if it did happen, you know, they take my place or whatever, or they did something really bad to the car or whatever the case may be, or I'm still gonna be happy. I'm still gonna have a smile on my face. I know I haven't smiled in a minute. But I am getting back to it because I should not let anyone steal my joy or my happiness from me. I will continue to. I had said that before. I had said that probably plenty of times, and this whole time I'm talking because I'm still getting used to the fact that your voice, your voice is what's going to. No, yeah, your voice to speak up, period. When something is not right, you speak up. And even though there's consequences behind that, I am ready and prepared for it. Because you can either go up or you can go down. And I'm going up with my purpose. So I will continue to do what I do. Somebody don't want me to speak. Throat chakra when continue to keep talking, but I, like I said before, I have to reflect on what I had just said and break it down. And did I get my point, not my point, but would I get my truth across? Yes, I did. Did I say my innocence? Yes, I did. Are people going to be upset? Yes. Not as much as I am already upset. Not upset, but just disappointed. Disappointed on how things unraveled. So now that I said what I needed to say, and I actually feel a whole lot better, because if I didn't get it out with words, I probably would have been crying right now. And it's okay to cry. Um, Anger, no. Try to uh, I do my best on to remove that anger and put it into something else. Um, because anger doesn't really solve the situation at hand. It just makes the problem worse. But I do want to. Okay, now I see that I'm rambling. It's not me. That's somebody else's energy projected off of me. Um, I will go ahead and get off the screen. Not the screen, but get off of here, get myself ready, take a shower, and like I said, reflect on what I just said because I know it's a whole lot of stuff gonna come right back um, to me, good or bad, because I spoke and I told my truth. So I'm going to leave on a good note and say each day, each day, you know what? Not even each day. That's not what I want to say. Don't think, just speak. Um, hmm. I do know for sure, which I have been saying for a very long time. You can do anything you put your mind to if you have faith and building up the confidence to speak and let your voice be heard. And with God Almighty, all praises to the Most High, anything is possible. And I mean, anything is possible. If you believe in yourself and you know your words are true, and you continue to be you and love yourself, self-love is the best love. And I had to learn that. Self-love, unconditional love. I had to give that to myself instead of me giving it out. And that's on me because, like I said, I have to take accountability to my actions and accountability for what is going on. And so I do take accountability for what I did and what's happening. So, and in my life, period. So I have to do that. That's something that I have to do for me. And if you go on and everybody goes on their own spiritual journey. Everybody has their own spiritual journey. Everybody has their own. Matter of fact, everyone has a purpose as well. So, but I'm not gonna get into that right now because that's not part of what I'm saying. That's part of something else. But I did want to get that out. I see that's I know I'm rambling, so that's somebody else's energy that I'm feeling. Me rambling. Yeah, so don't be afraid to speak, and don't be ashamed to let your voice be heard if that's what needs to be done, especially if you're defending your own self in your own case. And that's exactly what I just did. I said my truth, and I know my truth is true, and I should not be punished for the things that I have said. But I shouldn't be punished, but it's that's God. That's up to God. It's not up to me, right? In the universe. Now I have to see with that, man. But yes. So I said what I need to say, and I said on a good note, and um, everyone have a great and wonderful day. And to my subscribers that know what's going on, that's been following my story, now you have, and I have, the ending of my cold case. And it is solved now. So now I'm just waiting on the judgment and the judge. Yeah. And the case is closed. Well, actually the case is not closed all the way. The case will be closed. Um, yeah, the case will be closed. I'm giving it to the Most High right now. I said what I need to say, so I'm letting the universe cheat. Okay, let's see what that means. Um, will now see that's why that's how I know I'm going in a circle. I'm not gonna go in a circle. Okay, I am going to get off, and I have said a lot, like I said, so I have to reflect. Um, yes, and I have said what I need to say, and everyone have a great, a great and wonderful day. Um, should I leave it on that? A great way? Yeah, everyone have a great, wonderful day. A great day. Don't let no one steal your joy. Don't let no one steal your joy or happiness. Continue to be you, and you will set yourself free. And on that note, I'm going to get off. All right. 222 on the clock. That lets me know I'm in the right place at the right time. 222. 222:45 on the dot. Yeah. With a smile. Because no one's in control of me. Right. But yeah, okay, I'm looking at the screen like I'm getting ready to say something, but I'm actually just breathing, taking a breather. But I am going to get off though. That is a lot to take in. And, like, okay, so the person is coming in and out. Alright. It's all good though. That lets me know, okay, I'm not really trying to stall. I'm just getting like I'm getting feeling someone else's emotion again. That's be a toughie every now and then, because the emotions be coming and they be coming hard. So yeah, I'm not nervous nor I'm not concerned, and I'm not fear. There's no fear. And what is done is done. And it is what it is. So I said what I had to say. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think I had said that before. I said that already. Okay. Um, Spiritual warriors, do not give up. Do not give up. I know the road is hard. That's what I'm gonna say. The road is hard, but we will rise. We will conquer. We will do what we gotta do to keep going, to keep pushing forward. And no one should stop us. Like, not stop us, but it's more like just don't give up on yourself. I haven't given up on me. I haven't given up on me at all. I just been taking a lot all in. And it has been a lot. It's been a lot. So I just been taking it all in, like I said. And it ain't been easy. But I can honestly say that. I can honestly say it has not been easy. And but I really do. I really do thank God that I am still alive. I am still living in the fact that I am telling my story. I'm telling you my story and what's happening. Um, I know it's a lot of people that don't want to speak up because of the aftermath. But speaking sometimes is best. The thing to do is to speak. Especially if you're innocent. Especially if you're innocent. So, spoke my truth, and my truth will set me free. And I'm going to continue to speak. So, spiritual warriors out there, continue to speak. And don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid. And don't let no one steal your joy or your happiness away from you. Because that's within you. And that's what's gonna change. Yeah, change. Change, just not the whole thing, just change you, you know? We're working on you and the inside. And that is a lot, but each step moving forward is a step. So I made a step, and now I'm continuing to move forward with confidence, because with God and confidence, that's all you need. And speak your truth. Speak. Speak.